Well, gardens present a great opportunity for parents to bring their kiddos to a safe space to explore and cultivate a sense of wonder. Well, today we're sharing all the ways Denver Urban Gardens is growing gardeners with their program, Garden of Youth.
Garden of Youth is a job skill development program for our students who need a little bit more support to really be successful in the job force. So we work on soft job skills like how to show up on time, communication with supervisors, what working at a good pace and stamina is like. Every week we learn a new job skill, and we build these skills through gardening. Our program starts in early spring when we do presentations and share what this program is, and we let them know, hey, you're going to get paid, you get school credit, and you're going to build job skills. What's the downside here? And through that presentation, that's how we get them excited. Let's draw what you want in your garden. What kind of foods do you want to see there? So we get them thinking about it. The other thing we say is, I don't care if we grow one tomato, as long as at the end of 10 weeks you know what it takes to keep a job, to get a job, and what things you might do that would cost you a job. And so we set it, our expectations for job skills are really high. Our expectations for garden we make up front. This isn't what this program's really about, but we are going to be super successful gardening. And so we do that, and they get to see themselves being successful. First, it's not something that you're done within 1 week or in one day. That this is something that you've got to work on, you've got to be patient, you've got to continue to maintain these plants and work on this. And so it's almost like a relationship with the work you're doing. Also, it's not necessarily easy. It's hot, it's dirty, you get sweaty. And so it's building that stamina, building the expectations that work isn't always easy. And again, unlike a lot of our jobs where at the end of the day I could have answered 100 emails, but I don't have anything tangible to show for it. This is something that they can taste, they can take home to their families, they hold it in their hand. And so having a tangible reward for the work that they do is really important and impactful in a way that a lot of other work isn't. But the thing that we noticed and surprised us is you don't just see the garden grow, you see the confidence and the pride in the faces of the interns grow. It's just, they're so proud of the work that they've done, and they know that they've accomplished something that a lot of their peers haven't. We had a student, and he would not eat anything that didn't come out of a bottle, a box, or a bag. And that's not necessarily the healthiest lifestyle. And so over the course of a year, some of the things that he grew, he tried. Pineapple tomatillos, carrots that we grew on our own, little cherry tomatoes. And by week 10, he was our biggest advocate for, hey, come try this, come taste this. It's not like what you get at the grocery store. And so that was neat because it wasn't just an impact for 10 years. We've changed his life. He's going to be a healthier individual, eating differently, and working outside in a way he probably wouldn't be if he didn't have that experience. A lot of times when we think of gardens, and I know this was true for me earlier, it just feels like work. I'm weeding, I'm watering, I'm out in the sun. But one thing that's important for us is we take time just to be. If I had my way, every one of our 128 gardens would have hammocks, so that at the end of the day, you relax and be and just listen. And so one of the things we're doing this year is 10 minutes of mindfulness every Friday, where there's no work, there's just being in the space and experiencing nature around you. Another concept we feel is really important is thinking about our gardens as places of sanctuary, so that students feel safe. They know they're not going to be judged, that some of their behavior that might not be okay inside is perfectly fine outside in the garden. We can be loud, we can wiggle, and it really helps students know that they're safe here, that their coaches care about them, just as we're caring for the plants. And it's such a neat metaphor, and they see it very quickly.
You can get in the garden with Denver Urban Gardens. Find volunteer options, classes, community events, or a garden near you at doug.org.